Hello, my dear students. In last chapter, we studied about three domains of environment: lithosphere, atmosphere, hydrosphere. Are they everything? No, not at all. There are lots of things about our planet Earth to study about. So, in this chapter number 2, class 7th, Inside Our Earth, we will study about the interior of the earth कि हमारी पृथ्वी हमारी धरती की आंतरिक संरचना कैसी है, वो अंदर से कैसी है. So let's move towards the chapter. Many exogenic means बाहरी and endogenic means आंतरिक प्रक्रियाएं और processes are constantly shaping the landscape on the earth's surface and affecting human life. हमारी धरती पर भूकंप कैसे आते हैं, सुनामी कैसे उत्पन्न होता है, और हमारी धरती की आंतरिक संरचना कैसी है, मीन्स व्हाट इज देयर इनसाइड द इंटीरियर ऑफ द अर्थ. सो चिल्ड्रन, टू स्टडी अबाउट इट we have to understand that it's like an onion. The earth is made up of several concentric circles and rings which are one inside another, which are actually layers with one inside another. You can see in a picture. It's like an onion. It is in layers. परतों में है. Earth have several layers like crust, mantle and core. Now let us start the detailed study of these interior layers of the planet Earth. The uppermost or outermost layer over the Earth's surface is called the crust. The thickness of the crust varies under the oceanic and continental areas. Oceanic crust is thinner, which is only 5 km, and continental crust is thicker, which is about 35 kilometers. So crust is divided into two parts: continental crust and oceanic crust. Now what is it made up of? So basically, the main mineral constituents of the continental crust are silica and alumina. It is called Sial. Si we have taken from silica and Al taken from alumina and given the name Sial. Same way, the oceanic crust mainly consists of silica and magnesium. It is therefore called Sima or Sima. How? Si we have taken from silica and Ma from magnesium and given the name Sima. Beneath the crust, there is a second layer which is known as mantle, which extends up to the depth of 2900 km below the crust. The upper portion of the mantle is called asthenosphere. What? Asthenosphere, where mainly magma is there. You know children, magma? Lava. So it is in the solid state, but it is flowing. So the crust and the uppermost part of the mantle together is called lithosphere. Do you remember lithosphere? We have covered this lithosphere in the last chapter, children. Student, hope you remember the concept of lithosphere in the previous chapter. Now coming to the innermost layer of the interior of the earth, which is core. जो सबसे आंतरिक लेयर है, सबसे अंदर की लेयर है पृथ्वी की, वो है कोर, whose radius is about 3500 km, mainly made up of nickel and iron, and is called Nife. Ni taken from nickel and Fe ferrous, iron. The central core has very high temperature and pressure. जो कोर का सेंट्रल पार्ट है, पृथ्वी का आंतरिक भाग, has very बहुत high temperature और pressure वाला है. So the crust forms 1% of the volume of the earth, 84% consists of the mantle, and 15% makes the core. Core has two parts, inner and outer core. The outer core is in liquid state while the inner core is in solid state. Now again coming back to the outer layer of the earth. What is that? Yes, that is crust. Earth crust. So the earth crust is made up of various types of rocks. What is the definition of rocks, children? Any natural mass of mineral matter that makes up the earth crust is called a rock. Whether hard like granite or soft like clay or sandstone. Now we will study in detail about the types of rocks. There are three major types of rocks: igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, and metamorphic rocks. Coming to the first type of rock, that is igneous rock, when the molten magma or lava, पिघला हुआ lava, cools down, ठंडा हो जाता है, it becomes cool and then the rock formed is known as igneous rocks. जब पिघला हुआ लावा ठंडा होकर जम जाता है, सख्त हो जाता है, तब वो igneous rock का रूप ले लेता है. They are also called primary rocks. Further, igneous rocks are divided into two parts: intrusive rocks and extrusive rocks. They have a very fine grained structure, for example, basalt. See the picture, children? Basalt rock, which is black in color, and solidified magma or lava. Now, what is lava? Lava is actually fiery red molten magma coming out from the interior of the earth on its surface. When this molten lava comes on the earth's surface, it rapidly cools down and becomes solid. So rocks formed on the earth crust by rapid cooling of molten lava are called extrusive igneous rocks. जो दरारों से अर्थ क्रस्ट के ऊपर आ जाता है मैग्मा, पिघलता हुआ लावा, और जल्दी ठंडा हो जाता है, उससे बनती हैं एक्सट्रूसिव igneous rocks. Children, as you can see in the picture, extrusive igneous rocks form when magma reaches the earth's surface from a volcano and cools quickly. Most extrusive volcanic rocks have small crystals, example basalt, rhyolite, andesite, and obsidian. Now move to another form of igneous rock, which is intrusive igneous rocks, which is formed when the magma cools down deep inside the earth crust. So what is the difference, children? Extrusive when lava comes on the earth's surface and cools down quickly. Intrusive when lava cools down deep inside the earth and they cool down slowly. So they form larger grains. Best example is granite. Very clearly you can see the picture of granite. Granite rock fragments are smaller, so particles are called sediments. So now we are moving towards the sedimentary rocks. These sediments from rocks on being compressed and hardened, which makes our next type of rocks, which are sedimentary rocks, So how can we define the sedimentary rocks? The rocks which have been formed by the sediments brought by agents such as river, wind, glacier, and deposits in layer, and when due to compression they become hardened and formed up into an layer. So ये जो sediments होते हैं ये जब कहीं डिपॉजिट होते हैं तो ऊपर के कंप्रेशन की वजह से ये हार्डेंड हो जाते हैं और लेयर्स में बटे रहते हैं और ये भी एक रॉक का फॉर्म ले लेते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल सैंडस्टोन, लाइमस्टोन, क्ले रॉक, शेल etc. Now think about what makes the third type of rock. Which is the third type of rock, children? Metamorphic, yes. How it is formed? Igneous and sedimentary rocks can change into metamorphic rocks under great heat and pressure. Means when, because of high temperature and pressure, igneous sedimentary rocks converted into a form or they transferred into a metamorphic rocks. बहुत ही ज़्यादा हीट और टेम्परेचर और प्रेशर की वजह से एक लंबे अंतराल, एक टाइम के बाद वही इग्नियस और सेडिमेंट्री रॉक्स मेटामॉर्फिक रॉक्स में बदल जाती हैं, ट्रांसफॉर्म हो जाती हैं. वेरी गुड एग्जाम्पल लाइक क्ले विच इज सेडिमेंट्री बट व्हेन चेंज्ड it takes the shape of slate. Slate is a metamorphic rock. Limestone, which is a sedimentary rock, when changed, it takes the shape of the marble, which is a metamorphic rocks. Marble, you all know, you must have aware about the Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal is made up of white marble, so that is a pure metamorphic rock. Your Hawa Mahal in Jaipur, made up of red sandstone, that is a sedimentary rock. So you can see the utility of rocks in our life. How rocks are useful for us? The hard rocks are used for making roads, houses and buildings. You use stones in many games like 7 stones, hopscotch, 5 stones, so many games you must be playing with your friends. So in so many ways rocks are very, very important or useful in our life. Now moving towards the next topic of our chapter, process of transformation of the rock from one to another. Under certain condition in a cyclic manner is known as a rock cycle. एक रॉक का दूसरे रॉक के फॉर्म में बदल जाना या चेंज होना एक साइक्लिक सिस्टम तैयार करता है जिसे कि हम रॉक साइकिल कहते हैं. When the molten magma cools, it solidifies to become igneous rock. Then you can see small particles of igneous rocks form sedimentary rocks. Then due to heat and pressure, igneous and sedimentary rocks change into metamorphic rocks. Then under great heat and pressure, metamorphic rocks melts down to form molten magma again. This molten magma cools down and solidifies into igneous rocks. So you can see there is a cycle which moves on and on. Rocks are made up of different minerals. What is minerals, children? Minerals क्या है? Minerals are naturally occurring substance which have certain physical properties and definite chemical composition. Minerals, खनिज, very, very important and useful in our life. How? Some are used as fuels, example coal, natural gas, petroleum. And coal, petroleum, they are fossils. Do you know what are fossils, children? Jivashma. The remains of the dead plants and animals trapped in the layers of rocks are called fossils. Then they are also used in industries, iron, aluminium, gold, uranium, medicines, fertilizers, etc. etc. So you can see how these rocks, minerals are very, very important and useful in our daily life. Our Earth planet, whether it is outer surface or interior, all are some way useful for us, giving us life and help us in so many ways in our daily lives. So children, in this we have studied about the interior of the earth, 3 layers of the earth, that is crust, mantle and core. And we have studied about the 3 types of rocks: igneous, sedimentary and metamorphic, and also their utility in our lives. So hope you understood the chapter very well, and please revise it. Thank you so much.